Hi everyone. Good evening. It is midnight and I wanted to do a little bit of the midnight rite for you. I am hoping that my audio is coming through because I did have some difficulty with that earlier, so you may just be reading my lips. I'm not sure. But what we are reading tonight is from the first edition of my book, Mysteries of Isis. And I have a couple of midnight prayers in Mysteries of Isis, and here's one of them that I wrote. I hail you and praise you, glorious goddess, at the end of this day which you granted me. May my actions within its hours be judged to be justified, and my words within its hours found to be true. Drain from me all ill intent and action. I offer to you all energy I have locked in unworthy action or reaction. May tomorrow, by your grace, find me wiser and my joy in the universe still greater. I ask your welcome now in the nighttime temple. Accept me this night for rest, for study, for dreams, and for worship. Grant me dreams of meaning and the memory to recall them. Hail to you, goddess of the starry pathways. Hail to you, goddess of the deep black. Hail to you, goddess of the shining sun at midnight. May I partake of your glory forever. And here's another nighttime prayer. And this is derived from ancient Egyptian sources and is translated by Patti Asuri. And Patti Asuri is the author of the Prayer of Awakening that so many of you kindly ascribe to me. But with his permission, I included that in this book. And he was not an ancient Egyptian priest, but a modern one, who unfortunately I learned just recently has passed away. So say his name that he may live. Patti Asuri, also known as Remetka Isat Hotep, and some other names as well. Great Isis, I call out to you against the eyes of the lords of darkness. Great are you of all the gods, beautiful in your dwelling. Lady that sets protection against the fiends in the land. Hail to thee, whose beneficial spirits are the gods of your land, consecrated from within the other world. Beautiful are thy manifestations in the realm of the Lord of life, who is thy protective brother. Give to me thy spirit and power in heaven. Great power of Isis, protect me. So these are some prayers to put us into bedtime. And as always, a lot of us are working on our dreams. That's one of the blessings of the COVID period, which has enabled many of us to spend more time in our sleep mode and actually be rested and get into some of that REM sleep, which is the first thing to drop away when the body is truly exhausted, especially with long-term exhaustion. As some of that, for some fortunate, privileged people, has dropped away, interest in dreams around the world has reawakened, so to speak. And so many people are studying their dreams because they're having unusual ones and interesting ones. And suddenly this vast reservoir of very intimate and pertinent knowledge, things that mean something to you specifically, has opened up for many, many people and has helped us reclaim part of our shamanic heritage, which really belongs to all humans, not just those that we would designate as shamans. So a lot of us are exploring our dreams, and a lot of us make the same mistakes we've made exploring our dreams throughout our lives, and I'm speaking of myself. I had some very interesting dreams last night, and with utter confidence got up and started my day thinking that I would remember them by the time I had time to sit down and record them. At this point, just about the only thing I can recall is that I had interesting dreams. So please keep your dream journals right by your bed. Have it be a pen and paper. Scribble down what you can. Even opening up a computer and getting into it can take too long, and you start losing those very, very delicate threads of what you've experienced in sleep. So take it from someone who knows but doesn't know better, that recording your dreams right away upon awakening is so important. And I wish you very good dream recall. A native plant sale here in California has provided me with a California mugwort. And mugwort, of course, many people know is one of the more powerful dream herbs. And so I'm very pleased to have that on the property. It's also a very powerful protective herb. So you get both aspects of it. And so I'm very happy to have that potentially growing here. We're going to plant down by the stream and see if it takes, which is where it normally would like to be growing. And so it's one more native plant that we're going to have here at Isis Oasis Sanctuary. So, alrighty. So I think I will go ahead and do my midnight song. It looks like I do have a few people here with me. I'm not completely alone. There's been no comments, so sometimes I glance over there and think, oh, well, there's no one here. But I'm wrong. You never know. So, it is midnight. Time to go ahead and dream. Dreams are never what they seem. We must dwell on what they mean. It is midnight when you awake at sunrise. Take the time to analyze, for your dreams are very wise. It is midnight. It is midnight. It is midnight. And the other song I like to do at this time is one that came to me when I was in our small temple one night during now a long past convocation, probably about 10 years ago. And it goes like this. Good night, goddess of the night. Good night, goddess of starlight. Good night, goddess, furl your wings. Good night, goddess of all things. Good night, Isis, hold me tight. Good night, goddess of starlight. All right. Well, I hope this takes you into dream, if that is when and where you were watching this. And in any case, go forth into your next segment of the day with my blessing. The ancient Egyptians had 4 main rites that were performed at all the temples throughout Egypt each day. It was dawn, midday, dusk, and midnight. So you're never far from the next cycle if you want to capture a little bit of the sacred. It can just be a simple acknowledgement of those times of day. Often people do an awakening prayer in the morning, say hello to the sun at noon. At the evening meal, that's a perfect time to make that part of your evening blessing. And then, of course, the midnight rite, that's a perfect moment for a prayer before you go to sleep. So you have those 4 moments during the day kind of driving you on. And the ancient Egyptians were, we believe, if not the first, certainly one of the first to be dealing with a 24-hour day divided into 12 and 12 hours of the night. And so this is a way of incorporating that ancient practice into your everyday life. And I think that helps us achieve a resonance with the past and with the past practices that we may be employing and enjoying in our own spiritual work today. So think of those four moments in the day. Alrighty. Oh, hello, Carolina. So nice to see you. And anyway, I think we will go ahead and close unless there's something that somebody wants to put through in the comments. And as always, I'm happy to try to answer questions. And for me, midnight is actually one of the times when I'm naturally more alert. So since I've been a small child, that I've always been awake at night. Which has made it interesting with some of the various jobs and professions that I've had through my life. So, all right. Well, good night to everyone, and I hope to see you again. And I wish you very, very good dreams tonight. Sometimes just being a little bit attentive to sleep and to our dreams does enhance the entire process, and I hope that that is the case for you. So may you be soothed, may you be rested, and may you feel protected by the wings of Isis tonight as you sleep. Goddess bless you all.